Hi, everybody on the internet. This is Liz, the messy mommy, and I just wanted to post like a beginning of the month video about kind of what my goals are for this month. I figure one of the things that I'll do with this channel is kind of document my health and my weight loss journey, my journey to fitness. Um, so, real quick, let me just give you a background story. When my oldest son was born 12 years ago, I developed this mystery stomach ailment, and I've had trouble with it ever since. I've gone through several different diagnoses, including celiac disease, um, microscopic colitis, uh, um, gallbladder disease. I had, um, I had uh, gallstones in my liver. I Every couple of years, it gets bad enough so that I go back to the doctor, and the doctor gives me a new diagnosis. My current diagnosis has gone from hypothyroid disorder to fibromyalgia, as well as Hashimoto's disease, which is basically saying hypothyroidism with a touch of autoimmune disorder. So basically, I'm going to be sick and there's nothing I can do about it. The real answer is, over the last 12 years, the only answer is they don't really know what's going on. Sorry, Liz. So, that being said, I've gone through several different attempts at managing my health through diet and through lifestyle changes, including and not limited to going gluten-free and doing the autoimmune paleo diet. That was last year. Cutting out different foods here, different foods there. Being on medications for my mysterious stomach illness. The thing is that yes, these measures, they can work and they can be very effective, but at a certain point, it affects your quality of life too. So what I'm talking about is, like, last year when I was on the autoimmune paleo diet, which that's literally the if it tastes good, spit it out diet. Like, you can't have cheese, you can't have any kind of dairy, you can't have eggs, you can't have chocolate, you can't have any kind of grains, not wheat, grains, any grains. You can't have nightshades, which means tomatoes, bell peppers, potatoes. Like, it just literally, you can't eat anything. I ate squash and meat and apples on that diet, and that was it. And it did amazing things. Like, I lost 20 pounds. But when my daughter's first birthday came along and I made her a chocolate cake, and the only thing I cheated that day, and I had one fingerful of frosting, and it was just devastating. Like, there's a point where lifestyle changes interferes with what you want out of life. Not that food is everything, but food is a very social thing. And so, after that, my husband took me out and we had a cheat day, and then I didn't get sick. So I had a couple more cheat days, and over the stress of the military and deployments and stuff, I eventually ended up having a cheat several months and culminating with eating a package of double stuffed Oreos, family size package of double stuffed Oreos every day for about a month. I wouldn't suggest that. Doesn't work very well if you're trying to lose weight. So that's kind of my background story. My point of this video is I want to kind of talk about what my goals are. I figure if I publish it on the internet, that hopefully, I can get some encouragement. I can encourage some other people. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one who has mysterious stomach issues that no one seems to know what they are. And they do kind of interfere with my health. So I'm not doing the autoimmune paleo again. That was just so restrictive. So restrictive. So my goal is to kind of just follow my body and what I know makes me feel bad and what I know doesn't. That being said, I am going to cut out the Oreos. I plan for the month of August, at least, to cut out grains and dairy. I had started using protein shakes, and I got the cheap Walmart ones, and they made me bloat up like crazy, like I was pregnant, crazy. I'm actually still kind of puffy from it. And so I switched to a vegan grain-free one, which is like 6 times as expensive, but doesn't actually make me puff up so far. And so I've cut dairy out, and I'm cutting down my sugar, and that should help a lot with my weight goals. I do spend a lot of my time at the gym. That said, I'm not like a bodybuilder. See, ooh, oh, you can see a little bit of my muscle now. I've been working hard. Thanks, Alcine. Shout out to all my friends at the Y and Alcine Extreme. You guys are awesome. I do a lot of ripped and weights and spin and all that kind of stuff. So my goal is to continue with my gym schedule and to cut out grains and to cut out sugar and to cut out dairy and to just kind of get my diet back in order. And to hopefully see some improvement over time. One of my big goals for weight loss is we would like to have another baby. We currently have 3. My youngest is about to turn 2 this month, and her pregnancy was just devastating on me. It was so hard. It was just painful and difficult, so difficult. Because when I started, I was 40 pounds overweight already. And so my goal is to get back down into a healthy weight range for me, because when my husband does come back and we get pregnant, I don't want to suffer through a pregnancy that is as difficult as my daughter's was. You know, whether we get a girl or a boy or whether it happens right away, I don't want to be sick and in pain the entire time. So that is my like big goal is I want to be fit and healthy for my next pregnancy, which will probably be in the next year. Just, unless something weird and unforeseen pops out, we tend to get pregnant kind of easy. So, yeah, we're probably going to get pregnant pretty soon after my husband comes home and we move. So, that being said, I would really like to go through, at least start this pregnancy at a healthy body weight, with healthy habits in place. So, yeah, that's, I guess, my goals. My big goals is cut grains and sugar and dairy and bump up my protein and continue to work out and build up my mileage for running too. When my husband comes back, he wants to do a half marathon, and I would love to do that, but I can't do a half marathon without training. Let's just say that. I have to train for a half marathon. It's not something that I can just, oops, I did a half marathon. So, anyway, that's what I gotta say. So, happy August, everybody. And what are your goals this month? And what are you planning on doing? And leave me a comment. Particularly if you watch this. Yeah, let me know. So, thanks. Bye. Bye, Internet.